What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Rider. Come back at you one more again on Hey You Should Inside Voice live from downtown Atlanta. I have TV host and radio personality and social media influence. I have Miss.
Zarisha.
Tell us about yourself, Miss Lady.
Hi, what's up, you guys? My name is Zarisha. I'm out here in Atlanta. I'm a journalist. I'm on 104.9 WSTV, and I'm also on Roku TV on TV 1061 and every level. So, yeah, check me out. And I also blog for Top View TV and very recently Make It in Mag. So, you know, holla at me.
So, how long you been doing that?
Doing what?
What you do?
I've been in the media world for since I was like 18. I'm not 18, 16, 17. I'm
Really?
like 26 now, so the math is there.
Yeah, the math might get a little fuzzy a
No,
little
a
bit.
little fuzzy.
No, we ain't gonna tell you age right now. It's all good. So, what made you get into media?
I originally wanted to be in the FBI, just to help with human sex trafficking. It was very a passionate topic of mine. And then I kind of dumbed it down to doing the Air Force because I felt like it was going to be easier to get in the FBI if I was in the military. And then I was in college for like this free class that they gave, and I was like, wow, like kind of like it out here. During college, um, during college, I had opportunities like in the summer program. So in my junior year, I went to I took some classes in college, and
You was hooked ever since then, right?
yeah, yeah, this summer in the
Don't be
summer.
shy.
It's a while back, so I'm trying to like remember like how I got.
Nah, you was doing
I
all
just know that I didn't want to
that.
do it at first. It's not was something like I wanted to do at first. Like it was more so like as a favor friend for a
Hmm.
friend, and she asked, and I
Like it
ended up.
worked out for
Yeah,
everybody.
it worked out. It worked out. I'm pretty happy about it.
I mean, the way you was going yesterday, you trying to be shy now, but I ain't gonna put you
No,
out there like that.
no,
You
no,
talking all that? No, I'm just kidding,
no.
man. Yeah, it was all good, but yeah, tell us about your TV show that you have.
So I'm on three TV shows. I have one TV show called The Flavor. It's about just getting a lot of seasoned artists out there. It's gonna like a music countdown, 1 to 6 part kind of thing. And then I'm on Talk Show Divas, which is like a panel of women from all types of all walks of life, and we talk about serious topics, current events, and girl stuff sometimes.
Hmm.
And then I have my own show on Never Level TV. It's called The Zarisha Show. All I do is interview people there, and yeah, it's definitely a vibe. I start season 2 later on in the month, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh yeah, you have some interesting topics that you talk about. You be doing your thing out there.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I saw you on somebody else's YouTube channel. I'm trying to think of his name. I think it's Confessions and Derby. Mark,
Yeah.
aka Bullet. No, I
Yeah.
know they changed his screen name a lot, but you was talking about colorism at the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I saw shout out to my recent guest, Antoinette Marie. She also have a book. I'm gonna give it to her as well.
Wow.
If you guys can check that out, Melanin.
Oh,
Got a nice matte finish to it. Got some great. I can't open it up. Y'all gotta buy it yourself.
that looks
But it got
beautiful.
this book is bad, man. It got some very nice pictures of some melanated women in there. We was talking about colorism for like a couple seconds. I
Mm-hmm.
told her about you.
Oh,
I want
really?
you to hit her up after the show.
Okay, I'm down.
She
I'm down.
also got a premiere on the 15th
Okay.
in Atlanta. I want you to, y'all got to hook up.
Of course, I'm
She'll be an
down.
excellent guest on your show.
I'm down.
I guarantee it.
I am down. I'm always open. Talk to new people and all
It's a value of $57. It's all yours.
that.
With tax and everything, it's gonna be 60, but I'm
Oh,
giving it to you for free.
okay.
I have like 2 copies I'm gonna give out as well.
Okay.
She's not sponsoring anything. This came out of my pocket. I want to
Wow.
support my people, and we're gonna keep the conversation going basically.
Yeah, definitely. This is a very beautiful book.
Oh yeah, I was also on her show yesterday, the countdown show. It was lit.
Yeah, I'm happy you had a good time. I really enjoyed your company and your input on all of the music videos we had on the roster.
Oh yeah, they did that. I mean, I love music myself, of course, but that was a very interesting experience.
Definitely.
Man, it was lit.
I enjoyed you on the show.
Man, I know y'all probably laughing in the background, like what this dude was talking about. Yeah, I was on there being a little silly, just a little bit, but it worked out for the best.
You were great.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself here. I'm gonna let you have the floor.
About me? What about me?
Just tell her what you got going on. Don't be shy.
I mean, I have everything and a half going on. Yeah, I basically, said it all. That's my whole life. All the publications I'm a part of is my whole life. I also help artists and other people like expand their brand through like companies such as The Source and Rolling Stone and all that other stuff. Publications is my thing. So if you have any you want to get your brand out there and you want to know about like how to get it on billboards, how to, collab with certain drinks like alcohols or anything like that, hit me up and I got you.
What?
Yes.
Man, honestly, y'all need to check that out, man. Y'all need to check that out. She the plug.
Media life.
Media life.
Media.
Trying to get to that point right now, but she's been putting that work since 18 years old, which is like a couple years ago or whatever. But she's been holding it down.
Right.
Man, we love to see about local folks doing their thing. Are you from Atlanta? Or are you from somewhere else?
I'm from Florida. From Florida. Before Florida, I was in New Jersey, but I can't claim Jersey no more. I've been in Florida since I was like 13. So
Well, why New Jersey ain't getting no love no more?
I mean, I can't claim it anymore. It's been past a little bit past the childhood stage.
It's a certain rule. If you've been somewhere too long, you can't claim.
You always claim the city that you were from last, or the city that you spent most of your life in.
Huh?
So for a minute, it's been Jersey. Since I was in Florida, it'd be like, "Oh, where you from?" I'm like, Jersey. But since I moved from Florida, it's like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Florida."
Oh,
I have,
God.
I have Florida characteristics. I have Florida, like I love the beach life. I love sunny. I'm not used to the cold anymore. I hate the cold. Don't have that many jackets. Like,
Oh man, good word and Bird and Co-Factor got you hooked up
right.
all day.
Yeah, Atlanta's pretty interesting.
Man, I've been in Texas most of my life until 2019. I've been out here 3 years. Man, if I'm in Atlanta for another 30 years, I'm still not gonna claim Atlanta.
Oh,
I mean, it's
wow.
gonna be it's Texas all day.
Well,
I was in
yeah.
Texas for 39 years.
That's what I'm saying. But how long you been in Atlanta for?
I've been this is my third year in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna always be.
I mean, I say I've been and I lived in Atlanta. I can say that.
Right.
I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm from Atlanta. I'll be capping.
Well, yeah, because you only been here for like 3 years now. If you spent, if you got old out here, and left, then you'll be like,
that is coming.
But I mean, if you like, got old, retired out here, and you move somewhere else, you're gonna be like, I'm from
Oh man.
If it's been past 39 years.
God, I hope not. I'm gonna be woo wait. Boy, another 39 years. Hey, the Lord bless me to be here. Hey, it's all good, but hey, I just don't see that. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to go back home one of these days and just come and visit Atlanta.
Right, yeah.
I mean, basically trying to get everything to pop off what I'm doing right now. So
I completely understand. Like I've been dying to go to Florida, but I'm just like I always get another opportunity out here in Atlanta, and I'm like, it's never the right time to go back home because I'm like, if I stop, then a lot of stuff dies down, and I'm like, I cry every time I leave Florida. Like I literally tears. I'm like, I don't want to get over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tear up or anything like that. I'll just be mad, like, damn. I drive back and forth between here and Texas. It's just sometimes when I try to leave Texas, like something I always keep me there for like an extra day. I'm like, dang, I didn't get a chance to go talk to such and such. I didn't go get a chance to eat over here real quick. I mean, next thing you know, I'm missing work or I'm late to work. I'm like, God, dog. And going home just I think it was last year when they had that big old snowstorm when everything kind of iced up down there. I was in Oklahoma for training. I go home to Texas like every other day to visit real quick. It's only like an hour and a half between Oklahoma and Texas. It was that last day I left early. It snowed and ice in Oklahoma for like 2 weeks straight when I was down there. I mean, I was able to get home back and forth. But then last day they said it was gonna hit like real hard. I guess the weather was gonna be jacked up going towards Memphis. I go through that way to go through Memphis, go back to Atlanta. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back through Texas and hit Louisiana and go the other way. I made the right decision. I was supposed to go to H Town that day. Well, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go home early. I went to Texas for like a couple extra days when I left Oklahoma. I saw like a couple snow flurries on my car. I'm like, man, this ain't right here. I think something finna go down. Like, you know what? I better not go to Houston. By the time I went to, I talked to some kinfolk. I like, hey, y'all wanna, a couple y'all wanna ride with me, go to Atlanta, get turned up. Like, nah, we're good, cuz. By the time I got to Atlanta, that phone was just ringing out the hood. Like, kinfolk, you still there? Like, no, man, it's 80-something degrees. I'm chilling.
Oh my god.
Man, it was the worst snowstorm ever in history.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, people died and stuff like that, but it shut all the power down.
I seen that happen in Texas, and he was like, he didn't even he hadn't took a shower so long. He was just like, yo,
I know.
Water cold, water froze.
Man, them cold showers are no joke.
Yeah, especially if the pipes are not working.
Man, they was suffering for days.
Yeah, that's horrible. Like to the point where it had a candle shortage. Really. So yeah, that's crazy.
I asked, like, man, can you turn around? I'm like, man, I'm in Atlanta. Yeah. You should have hopped in the car trying to start. Man, I mean, they couldn't really do a whole lot.
That's crazy though. That whole experience is crazy because it's like that's some day after tomorrow type.
Sure, it seemed like it.
Right.
Man, all those pictures I was seeing, I'm like, whoo.
Yeah.
Man, thank God I didn't go that way. I was gonna see what's going on down there in Houston. And I was gonna hit Waco with but thank God, I made it.
Right.
I ain't have no time off like that at work.
Damn.
Man, that was gonna get me.
I feel it. It'd be like that.
Yeah, on your top, let's talk about your top 10 music show if you don't mind a little bit.
Yeah, let's get it.
What type of music did you be reviewing? I know what I saw yesterday, but you can tell them about it yourself.
Oh yeah, so I do everything. I do Spanish, reggaeton, dance hall, rap, hip hop, soul, R&B. It doesn't matter really. It just I'm really like focused on like how good the artist is, how much time they put in the music video, something that's aesthetically pleasing. Because what I'm trying to do is make a hub for A&Rs to like really like look at like artists that are actually talented or like actually put their creativity in their art, which is really like hard to come by sometimes, especially when the music industry is so oversaturated. So yeah.
And we're in Black Hollywood, everybody trying to chase their dream, which I'm not mad at.
Right.
But whenever you chase a dream, you pretty much gotta put the work into it. You just can't throw it together,
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to get to a certain point eventually. You got to invest in yourself. Yeah, I went to the studio yesterday. You most definitely investing in yourself.
Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot for a minute.
You got 3 shows going on. I got like 2 on the possible right now.
Man, it's a lot.
I mean, I got like 2 on the pipeline, but wow. Yeah, I liked that yesterday. You did that.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming on for sure. Like, I really like to hear other people's take. What I should have asked you is for you to like, give me like 5 artists that you're really looking at, so we can like for real collab on the show.
You know what? We're gonna get to that point eventually. I mean, I went to a couple of musical events here recently. I went to the Ugly Money Media Expo a few days ago. I networked out there. Did like a lot of interviews on there.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there from like 8 to 12. Yeah, I think I shot probably at least maybe 20 people. My cameraman not here today. I had to go solo dolo. But normally, my guys are here holding it down. But yeah, we was in 4K out there.
Wow.
We gotta get that edited and chop up, but hopefully that'll be out within a week or 2. Y'all can see that as well. Everybody was out there.
Right.
We most definitely back outside.
That pandemic, boy, that me. I gained so much weight. It's okay.
It be like that sometimes,
It was bad. It was really bad.
I mean, you was bigger than this? Oh Lord.
I was about to be. I was about to be 160 pounds.
And some people gonna look at you like, you're a short little stack. You know
That's
what
what I'm saying. Like you don't.
Yeah, so yeah, you know your height and your weight ratio or whatever. But some people be like, really? But I feel what you're saying though. So I gotta get some weight off myself.
Start looking like a little Vienna sausage.
God,
I'm dead ass. I'm so serious because it was just bad. Like before the pandemic, I was like probably like 127.
So you always been kind of smaller historically, right?
Well, no. Okay, so I was a little bit chubby like during high school, but then junior year I kind of started slimming down. So like junior year to maybe 24, no 23. Junior year to 23, best weight of my life. Like I was working out all the time, whatever. When pandemic hit, I couldn't go out nowhere, couldn't really do anything. Get into a relationship, and then I really ain't doing anything, and then I'm just getting fat and happy.
Man, y'all just eating and having fun.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Like that.
It was horrible. I had to put me first, Lucius. I had to do that.
Oh, so you crazy.
So.
I mean, the pandemic kind of, threw everybody in a loop. I mean, you either you sat there and not did nothing, or you actually did some great stuff and came out of it in a positive note. Of course, with me, I mean, I made the most money in my life during the pandemic. Some of my investors, they paid off right on time. What a lot of people fell off. I worked the whole time.
That's good. That's absolutely good.
I mean, I'm kind of envious just a little bit on certain people. They was getting so many racks.
I saw.
Man, some people getting like 50, 60, $100,000 worth of money. I'm like, golly.
Man, shout out to the pandemic boys.
Shout out to the PPP. Hey, they gonna get y'all ass eventually. Hopefully you got your paperwork correct.
There's so much scammers. So much scammers though. It's like people like I don't know, like Miami's like kind of known for like scamming and stuff. But like it's just the fact. Oh, I hear the weekend. I love the weekend. But it was just so much stuff going on. Like it was just more so like the scamming is real in Miami, but the fact that a lot of people that didn't scam was scamming was funny. Cause now it's just like you see people that ain't never been on nothing, like was broke out of their mind. Man. Now they out here in cars with stars.
It's not even a Rolls Royce. They putting stars and everything now. I'm like, man, I ain't jacked the whole thing up. In Atlanta, man, I love them Rolls Royces, man. I'm getting sick of looking at Rolls Royces right now. I swear they easy to get for some reason.
That's a sexy car.
It's a sexy car.
Like I feel like yes, it could be. It's too big bodied. I don't think I personally could drive one, but I mean, it looks nice.
I mean, before I came to Texas, I worked in an area called South Lake. It's like a little country town, but it's like one of the most I'm not saying it right, but it's like one of the richest areas in the country. I mean, I saw the G-Wagon and stuff like that like all the time. But when I came to Atlanta, I'm like, God dang, how easy it is to get one of these cars? Man, I gotta get to my black folks. We doing it out here for real.
I feel it. Yeah.
I can't even knock the hustle. I mean, if you out there deceiving the people and scamming us, hey, y'all gotta cut that shit out. I mean, it's eventually gonna come back on you.
Sometimes it don't. I don't know. I mean, whatever you put in the world will come back to you. That's for sure.
I mean, whatever they did that money, hopefully they put some of it into a positive situation.
I hope so.
And now instead of blowing everything.
I hope so too. I see a lot of broke scammers.
I don't know how you be a scammer and broke. I just don't understand that. If you're gonna do something, you gotta go all the way, right?
Yeah, you do. But I mean, shoot, there's some broke millionaires. There's
Lord.
some broke people that done won the lotto. Like, so I mean, it's all about how financial literacy is not taught to anyone, like unless you went to like a nice school, like a really nice school.
Oh man, you funny. That's facts.
Yeah, so yeah, something that you gotta get it out the mud for. I just this one term I just like it's throwing me through a loop is the muddy buddy. I don't know. I found that out.
Money
Yes,
buddy.
muddy buddy, like
Oh,
meaning
muddy buddy.
yeah, like the buddy that helped you get out of the mud. Muddy buddy. I don't know.
Oh man, I like that. So tell us where you can tell us where we can find you at this time.
You can find me on Instagram, on any like platform. You can just type in Zarisha. I'm everywhere that you can find me on Google. Zurisha. Z as in zebra, U as in umbrella, Risha.
So how often do people kind of butcher your name up? I know I did it like several times.
I mean, people. It's only like probably like two ways they probably really say it. Is like either Zarisha or Zarisha. You know, like but I never.
Said at least Zarisha, Zarisha, and all kind of stuff.
Zarisha. Oh,
Then I found
nobody
out
ever said that.
Zarisha.
Yeah, yeah. Some people are just scared to say it, so they'll just be like, "Can I call you Z?" I'm like, "Yeah." People call me Z all the time. Yeah.
So we getting closer to halfway point on here, closer to the end or whatever. I know the shows that you have. So how much time and dedication that you got to have to in order to pull off like 3 shows like that?
Man, I mean, it takes a lot of time for me because I'm also, I'm also a blogger and also, work for myself. So it could be a lot at times, Um, you know, anybody want to be an assistant, climb up in them DMs. But it could take a lot of time as far as planning is concerned. I do have help with the talk show divas because planning as far as that's great. For the radio station, I do have a little segment on the Aaron Station show on 104.9.
What?
So I mean,
Okay.
it's a little small segment, but it still takes time out of your day to like write it out and come up with new ideas. I've been doing it for so long, so I'm bound to like kind of do the same things over depending on the state. I could say, yeah.
Hey, you the hardest working female I know so far.
Really?
So far, I mean, I know it's maybe like other people out there, but like in real life,
I've seen a lot of hard workers.
I'm talking about what you trying, what you pulled off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to do like 2 of the possible shows. You show number one. You one of my regular shows on Hey Usually It's Our Voice. Then 2 book authors the book author I just had on here. That's my Writers Book Club. That's where you actually found me at on the Writers Book Club.
Oh yeah, I love my books. I like that though. That episode is kind of interesting because I've never seen an author like do a contest with their books. That's to the possibility to win $10,000. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, he got a massive plan. He's been at this for a long time now, just out there in the forefront.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do my best to help out Mr. Marvin and all this. He's been out for like 23 years. I mean, he's been locked down for 23 years. That's a lot of time to kind of think and do, some various things, of course.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds really great. When you get locked down, you definitely your mind does wander. So.
I mean, I'm glad that he came out like in a in a sound state mind.
Yeah, yeah. Some people come out crazy. So. Good for him. I'm happy about it.
So we got a couple other questions here. So how do you use social media as a marketing platform? How do you go about doing your stuff?
I use social media as a marketing platform. Although it has changed over the years. But I do use it as far as taking clips from my show and showing everybody because not all the time people would you know click on something because you asked them to click on it. Sometimes people want to see if they're really interested in your receipt. A lot of times you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just click on it because I'm seeing this too much. I need to see what's up. So definitely Instagram is definitely one of them. I'm trying to get more savvy with Facebook and Twitter. I do media content for other people on those platforms. However, it's a little bit slow when you're doing it for yourself. Because when you work for yourself, you're basically like putting that time in, and it could be a lot at times, especially with the high demand on content these days. It's a little a little demanding, but I make sure that I network. I make sure that I link up with people, cross network with people, and it's just a good way to like really start off, because a lot of people like it's just easier to sometimes your audience may like what somebody else is doing, or sometimes their audience may like what you're doing. So it's really important to cross network with people, no matter how big or small. Like it's all the same thing, because you're broadcasting to the world, and everything is consistency. So if somebody's not consistent, it's not going to work. You can't really worry about like followers. You can't worry about viewers, because it's like somebody could buy their followers. Somebody could, have a lot of viewers and fall off tomorrow, and nobody, falling off, nobody's gonna like you're gonna have to start all over every time you decide to like not be consistent with something.
Social media, you got to have a certain strategy and things like that. It's a mental thing as well.
Yeah,
I mean, you see people like these outrageous numbers. I mean, some of it's true. Like you said before, a lot of times people buy stuff. Some people was telling me the other day, like, yeah, you need to maybe buy some files. I'm like, no, I'm gonna try to do this organically right now.
Right.
I don't want to get roasted for that if it go wrong.
Well, yeah, but the thing about it is more so like, as far as the views and everything goes, everything is perception. So like you'll see like a lot of, you know, popping people that already popping will just try to double their stuff, because people are a whole bunch of followers. And if something looks good, they'll do it. If something looks nice, they'll do it. And I feel like organically it's great. Everything is consistency. Um, the more followers and the more things you have, the more eyes you have on you, and the faster you can fall. The faster you say something wrong, that somebody out there that's getting offended, it's more fragile the more you grow. So
yeah, I had to kind of clean it up just a little bit. Season one, it was a roasting fest almost. I mean, not a roast. I mean, I roast on my people on the low key, but I let you make it tonight. You know what I'm saying? You good folks. You know what I'm saying? No, they wasn't mad or nothing like that. But I got my little jokes every now and then.
Okay. What sign are you? What sign are you?
I mean, I'm not really into that, but I guess I'm a Pisces or whatever.
Okay.
The fish or whatever you call it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, everybody crazy and all this other, so I'm like, okay. All right, so we're getting towards the end right now. What would you suggest for somebody that want to do what you do?
Consistency, and be proactive. Do not delay. Do not stay in contact with people. A lot of my don't talk to people just because you feel like they're gonna get you somewhere. Sometimes your biggest opportunity comes from people that you know for years, compared to somebody you just met, or somebody that's popping that you think is gonna like, take you to the next level. So, always focus on building those organic relationships with people, in your field, even outside of your field. But, a lot of great things come from people that know you for a minute and can vouch for you. And yeah, just keep grinding.
That'll work right there.
Yeah.
Man, by the way, we do appreciate Ms. Arisha on Hey You Should Inside Voice live from downtown Atlanta with Mr. Old School Rider. By the way, you can catch me on IG and YouTube at Mr. Old School Rider, which is MISTEROLDSKOOLRYDER. Also, I have a book club. It's the Riders Book Club on YouTube and Instagram as well. The Rider is spelled the same way, like the name, of course, the Riders Book Club. But other than that, you got anything else to say before we ride out?
I'll make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. My name is Risha, ZURISHA. And, look out for me in Atlanta. Artists pull up, authors pull up. And, I really appreciate you having me on the show.
Oh, I appreciate you having me on your show yesterday.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to go look at this episode. I'm really excited about this episode.
I'll give you the link here in a moment. It'll process. YouTube gonna take a little time, but I'm gonna give you the link.
Got you.
So you can go ahead and get in there real quick.
Cool.
But get in contact with my girl Marie.
I will.
Yeah, she'll be an excellent guest on your show, I swear.
Cool. Are you gonna sign the book for me?
Oh, that's her book.
But you can
she already signed
it. You gotta sign it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it like that. This is a work of art. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna give me a gift and
what? I put my name on. I'll say this is from me.
Yeah, so Yeah,
That's
because
what
when
I'm
your
gonna do.
podcast be all popping, I'll be like, he gave me this book. He ain't gave y'all no book. Like, he gave me this book.
I mean, also, once the other episode is cut with Marie, I'm also giving out 2 more of these books right here.
Right.
So some of the audience members they want a copy, just hit me in the DM, and I will ship it to you. Giving out 2 other books, and don't forget she has an event on May the 15th in Atlanta. Go check it out. The link is in her bio, of course.
And she's taking media passes for people that want to cover the event.
You know what? I gotta ask her that. We was talking about that earlier today, but I'm gonna give you her number. Hit her up real quick.
Okay, no problem.
We're over well, of course, your boy, Mr. Old School, right, holding down for the squad. Texas, stand up.